Hey everybody, feeling a little under the weather here, so it's gonna be kind of short and brief. I'm just finished up recording a new video for you all. That should be up in the next couple weeks, and then this video here today is just kind of me talking about the pro reference that I have set up. I don't know if you can see it. Which way do I gotta go? Too low. But just kind of a quick overview of it. And if you like these videos and want me to continue doing them, just let me know in the comments. And thanks.
What's going on, everybody? Quick video today. I set up the pro reference over the list, I think 2 weeks ago maybe. Started doing some drum covers with it, so you see those starting to trickle through here shortly. Quick video of the specs of the kit and just kind of some of my thoughts on it. All right, so what you got is you got a 10, 12, 16 set up on the toms. You got a 22-inch kick, 14-inch snare, which I'll go into a little bit later in the video. You got a nice yellow and black burst with black hardware. Really sharp looking kit with some wood grain kind of shining through there. Really sharp. All right, so one of the things that makes this kit unique is the way that they built the toms and the shells for everything. They blended woods to kind of highlight some of the features that people seem to like in certain size drums. So as an example, the 10-inch tom is made of birch and maple, the 12-inch is maple, the 16-inch is African mahogany and maple, and then the kick is also African mahogany and maple as well. You can see the dark African mahogany color there as opposed to the maple there. And the idea is that the African mahogany is supposed to highlight some of the bass frequencies or lower end frequencies in the shells and highlight that. Whether or not people think they do is up for debate. For me, I think it definitely, you can see it or hear it, excuse me, more in the floor tom than you can in the bass drum. The bass drum is super punchy, but I don't know that I hear any sort of like enhanced low frequency because of the African mahogany. All right, so one of the other things with these kits is that they come with a ridiculously beefy snare. You can see it here, it's 20 ply thick. So you're looking at a shell that's, you know, that thick as opposed to, I think these are 8 ply that thick. So pretty big difference when you look at the two, right? And the snare, so the reason I don't have it set up is that I tend to not like 14-inch snare drums as much as I do the 13s. I think the 13s are a little bit more dynamic with their sound as far as like a good blend between the 12 and the 14. That being said, this thing is an absolute monster. It has an incredible pop and attack to it. But again, I just find the 13s, I like the sounds on them more, and I think they're a little bit more comfortable to play with. All right, I did forget to mention one thing. So I did tour with this, with the Cast Before the Break once, maybe two different traveling times. And I will say that I probably wouldn't ever do that again just because of how heavy this thing is. Between the hardware and then the shells with the different types of wood, this thing is an absolute tank. I refer to it as my thick boy drum set because it is just absolutely heavy to move around. So if you got somebody doing it for you, more power to you. But for me, moving and lugging things around, trying to get on and off stage, it was wearing me down by the end of the tour, so I ended up switching it back. But otherwise, I mean, the thing is an absolute monster, and it sounds great live and recorded. So once it was set up, like I truly enjoyed playing it, but the setup and tear down was a little rough with it. So yeah, that's it. All right, and the last little bit is I named the drum kit Uncle Bobby B after Bertie Mac's character in the Transformers movie. I got the kit back in 2009. I think that's when that movie was released, so it's kind of, you know, front of mind, but obviously is somewhat fitting as well. This drum set I tend to use more for rock and metal than I do anything else. So when you see it set up, you should have a good idea of what's coming your way. I just think that it has the attack and the punch to it, suits those styles more than, you know, say some of the hip hop stuff that I do or the rap stuff I do, or definitely the post-rock and ambient music that I like to play as well. I think that the Mapex, Orion Orbiter, and the Saturn are better fitted for that. I'm going to change the cymbal setup a little bit too, move the splashes around, removed a couple of the other cymbals as well. I removed the second hi-hat from this side too to switch it up again, because I think that every now and then it's good to kind of change things up a little bit and challenge yourself creatively. So let me know if you guys like these videos again, and expect a couple covers with this drum set up, and you know, let me know what you think in the comments.